Good morning, beautiful community of light. Welcome to today's Earth Reverence Healing Circle. Yes, I am wearing a panda bear onesie because it's a bit chilly here this morning in Melbourne. Just take a moment to connect and thank you all. Check in with you. Thank you for following me, whether you're part of the 1 Million Meditators movement, whether you're following me on Facebook at Body Centered Trauma Release or over at Instagram on Bodywork Ninja, following me there. Oops, I should maybe turn on my music. Welcome. Thank you. It's beautiful to be connected to all of you. I know it's really scary out in the world at the moment. There's so much going on. None of us are immune to it. It can be hard to stay centered and feel any sense of peace. I really get that. It's part of the reason we're doing this. I know there's confusion about what's happening. You hear these terms like the Earth moving from 3D to 5D, and it might be confusing as to what that means. My understanding is essentially it's just an expanded sense of awareness. It's like we're able to perceive more of the bandwidth, more of what's going on. And from a more pure perspective, it's like, when you get higher and higher in a building, your perspective changes and you can see more. You get more of the big picture. It's just like when you're given more information in a situation, you're able to see it from a slightly higher perspective. So I think in essence, a lot of our growth through this time, this evolution up to what we've termed 5D, is just about that. It's just expanding our awareness out to a higher, bigger, purer perspective and leading a lot more from the heart. So currently, I think the Earth is way ahead of us there. The elemental kingdom are ahead of us. They're playing with instant manifestation, from what I understand, a lot more than we are. We're kind of lagging behind as humans. I'm, trying to take the lead as a human being and work on myself constantly, trying to evolve and stay in that higher consciousness as much as I can. But, most of us are flicking back and forth from one to the other. Other people in our circles are still stuck in quite more dense energies, and it's confusing, and I get that. We have moments of clarity, of peace, and we know we're on the right track, and sometimes we fall off, and the fear outside, the doubt gets us. Other people tell us we're wrong, we're crazy. It's not an easy time here, not for anyone, even the people who we perceive as being difficult. I think we need to really focus on finding some compassion in our hearts, both for ourselves and for others, and just tune in to the heart as much as possible. Get some sunlight on your face as often as you can where that's possible. And I know it's difficult, so difficult at the moment. But I figure sending more love, more peace, more hope to the earth have got to be good things. So I'm going to keep showing up here every week and doing that. So let's fall in, shall we? We'll dive into our hearts. We'll join together right now, and let's send that beautiful love and peace to the earth and see what comes out of that, see what sticks. All right, so as usual, inviting you to be present, to just let everything else just fall away for the moment. Let it, like a cloak we're taking off, the cares of the world can just fall away for now. They can wait. So take a deep breath, close your eyes if you want to. Prepare to dive and drop and fall. Surrender deeply to the space within your own heart, feeling yourself in your body, very present in this moment. Attention focused on our beautiful planet, her heart, our own heart, and our hopes and dreams for the future we'd love to see ourselves living. And with each breath, dropping deeper into our heart, feeling it fill with light, feeling it expand. With each breath growing larger and larger, our heart light growing, dropping downwards, deep into the core of the earth, connecting with Gaia's own crystal heart, and feeling her beautiful loving energy rising up to meet us, even as we are here to support her in this time. And as her beautiful loving energy fills our hearts, we also focus upwards through the crown, onwards and upwards until we connect to the pure heart of Source, feeling Source energy connecting instantly to us, coming down, this beautiful channel opening up, and the love, the heart of these energies flowing through to us, combining it within our own heart space. And from here we can open up further, feeling this beautiful diamond white, this golden energy, this light that is brighter than anything we've imagined, both flowing through us, creating new grid work, new realities, and weaving out from us in ripples throughout the world, connecting us to each other at this time, those on the call, connecting and acknowledging our own teams individually of guardians, of guidance, our ancestors, angelics, the elementals, the master elementals, the ascended masters, and all of those off planet in many forms who at this time support us, guide us, love us, and are interested in our progress. And with this massive team, right now in these moments we stand united, connected with one purpose, sending love and compassion and support to our beautiful earth, our mother, our home. I urge you to take this time to dream big, dig deep and dream of all of the things, all the circumstances we can possibly imagine wherein humanity thrives, is compassionate, wonderful and loving, reaching easily and remaining in the heights of 5D and beyond, of higher love and compassion, of peace, of hope. This time as I call in and anchor through all of the light and heart codes, the light and love frequencies, the hope frequencies, and the peace frequencies that have been gifted to me to work with at this time and to disseminate, to share and anchor into the earth at this time. I ask you, along with me, to dream beautiful dreams where communities function in a way that does not cause harm to any other, where there is not even any desire for this to happen, where perhaps the idea of universal income or some other system that you can dream up, where no one ever has to live in poverty, where it is eradicated, where everyone has access to the things they need to live a good, prosperous, healthy and meaningful life, to pursue their passions, where there are no more poor, vulnerable or desperate people to be taken advantage of. There is no corruption, there is no crime, there is no harm, no power over, no enslavement, no abuse. We rise above all of that and it falls away to a past, a distant memory, where all animals are protected, helped, held and revered, where we work in companionship, where we revere most of all this beautiful planet and the natural world, plants, soils, water, air, all those beings and energies, part of our community of light that live here with us, understanding the thread that unites us all, the connection we all have, living in the light, living in love, always and easily, feeling the pure threads of light weave through every aspect of our lives, and gently, easily and compassionately weaving out from us ripples of light, ripples of love, ripples of hope and peace, simply gently flowing out from us, affecting those we encounter in small and large ways, in expected and unexpected means, simply being and knowing and trusting that each of us in our own unique way, in our own unique energy signature is needed, is required. Many shades and colours on the palette to make up the beautiful, beautiful vista of the future we so desire and so need a future where disease and illness is a thing of the past, where we reach a stage where it is easily remedied, where recovery from illness is instantaneous. Imagining the pathway through which we travel where that becomes our reality. Quantum leaps in understanding in what we're able to receive, to allow, to trust in and hope for, to believe in choices we must make for this to be so. Times where Earth can regenerate quickly, easily, instantly, where we have access to our higher guidance, where we can communicate with each other without the difficulty of lenses which distort and make our messages unclear, where our hearts and our true intentions are seen, felt and heard and understood, where lying is not only unnecessary but impossible, where the truth of our hearts lights our path, shows us the way to create meaning in and of and for our own lives, our own soul destinies, and where we can allow the differences of others, in fact, celebrate these very differences, because without them we have a very bland palette and very limited scope to choose from. To extend, to thrive in an expanded world, as part of an expanded universe, we must be open. We must be able to coexist side by side with many belief systems, many different purposes, and we must find ways to allow them all to do their work and bring us to the same place where we're all happy, healthy, celebrated, held and loved, where we feel peace. Not that this world will be without its challenges, it will not get boring, but there will simply be less suffering. Imagine, dream daily, turn your face to the sun. Allow these dreams, these hopes to be shared with the collective so that we all have inspiration to draw from, and let the artists, the writers, the poets, the filmmakers, the authors, the interpretive dancers, the painters, let each and every form of art draw from these expansive and inspiring, beautiful frequencies of love, of light, of hope, of peace, of communal good, of desire for us all to make it, for everyone to live a good life, for no one to be left behind. For until the standard of life is brought up for all of us, this world is not ever going to be capable of providing the beauty and standard of life for any of us. No matter how much money you have, how much power you think you hold, you still would need to walk through neighbourhoods where desperate people are driven to crime and violence, where streets are not beautiful because people do not have the resources to maintain their homes or to even have a home, where damage is not able to be repaired. So many tiny, growing into large responses and ripples out from oppression, from harm, from power over, from keeping resources away from so many that many do not see right now, but are beginning to see, I believe. And so a world in which even those who we may believe do not deserve handouts or resources given to them, we may wonder, will they squander them? I believe when left in a world where there is enough for everyone, where the baseline is raised, where the gap has been filled, there will be no need for such things anymore, because desperation drives many harmful behaviours and outcomes. And I truly believe with my heart, when those with too little are given enough, the benefit will overflow and the whole world will see, how stupid, how blind we were before to have not seen that we all require the same things. We all require love, and we require the freedom to do with our resources what we need to, because we all have different pathways, we have different purposes for being here. And so, shine your light, people. Put your dreams forth and don't be afraid that they're too small, too big, or too strange. There are, as I said, many threads making up beautiful tapestry of life. They're all valid, they're all needed. Nobody's wrong. And so, as we come to the end of our time together once more, I guide you gently back to your own time and space, to your own hearts, within your own bodies. Feel present, at peace, lighter, filled with love and hope. Make sure you feel grounded. Make sure you feel at one within your own body. Call your energy back to you. Return anything that doesn't belong with you anymore back to its original source. Let it be where it needs to be. As I call back my own energy, tie up all the loose ends here. Tie up this container and put it back out into the world for others to discover and share. Once again, I thank you for your time, your attention, your love, your dreams, your compassion, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you soon.